Welcome to the events portion of the website, along with guerrilla marketing. This pertains to indoor and outdoor events. They pretty much work very similar. Pretty much the same indoor outdoor events. Now, here's the difference when it comes to the way I work an event and the way I teach my team how to do an event compared to what I witness when I'm out there, when I go to events. A lot of times with these corporate events, the staff is not really trained in a social manner to be interacting with the people that are there to enjoy the event. Not to mention that they're really not trained and they don't have a system. Usually what I notice when I go to events is that all the props and all the surrounding attire behind them usually looks pretty cool. You got to give it to some of these event planners that build these props and do these designs and all this stuff. I mean, some of the stuff is pretty outrageous and it looks great. That's really not my focus. I could leave that to all those other guys. What my focus is for you is to build concept, is to build a simple system and a concept that everybody is all on the same page, and we can take the people and put them through a quick, fast process, capture their information, get them excited about what we do, and then dump them back out on the floor so they can go to the next vendor. Okay? I don't know how many events that I've went to where I see people that are just, they're Facebooking and they're texting. People are walking by left and right. They're ignoring the people. They're waiting for the people to come up to them. To me, that's unbelievable. If I hire someone to work an event, they better be doing something. They better be fishing. That's what I call it. They better be in the run, getting people intrigued about their product and then putting them through the process. That's what we do. That's what we do. That's the difference, is I build the concept, okay? And I'll put people out on the runner. We won't keep all our people behind tables, okay? I put people out in the front to fish and to pull the customers in and to get them intrigued. When I build this concept, I have a concept here that I built my dentist. Okay, I did an event for her. Okay, and I mentioned this in one of the other categories that I have, which is the consulting. I went over this concept, and this is the concept that we built for her. She was doing an anti-aging campaign. Okay, for dentistry. Okay, and to tackle anti-aging in dentistry was a little bit tough. Okay, it was a little bit challenging, but when we got this going and I built this concept, it took off. We generated 436 leads in about 15 hours and 2 days worth of work. Okay, and this is how it went. I built the whole system for her. Okay, what I did is I came up with a slogan. The slogan was, "How fast is your mouth aging you?" Okay, and I built this card. Okay, we put this card together, and I don't know if you can see it. I'll put it up to the screen. Okay, and at the top of it, it says, "How fast is your mouth aging you?" And then there's a bar chart. Okay, and the bar chart says slow rate, moderate rate, accelerated, and rapid rate. So what I did is I had myself, because I was the one who was out in front of the run, fishing. Fishing means bringing people in. Okay, saying, "Hey, do you know how fast your mouth is aging you?" And the people would say, "Oh my God, I never thought about anti-aging in my mouth." I would say, "Yeah, well, it's unbelievable how fast your mouth could be aging your body. I mean, you could be doing a lot of damage if you don't have the right things going on in your mouth." Okay, and I would say, "Do you know how fast your mouth is aging you?" And I would hold this card in front of them, and they would get intrigued. And I would say, "Well, you know what? If you want, I have 5 experts behind me. They all had chairs with the cameras. I said, in 30 seconds, we can tell you." And they would say, "Okay, great." Then they would sit down in the chair. I'd give them this card, okay? And then what we would do is I transferred the person over to the specialist, and then they would capture their information, okay? Get their name and their phone number, and their email or whatever. Usually, I would just suggest name and phone number. You don't have to go crazy with information. And then they would say, "Hey, look, based on the information we have here, I see that you have 5 mercury fillings. Mercury is highly toxic to the body, and that's accelerating you at a rapid rate. and we would circle, and the specialist would circle that, okay? And then what they would do would say, here's our card, okay? This card is good for a free visit, okay, to the dentist and get a free cleaning. Okay, so this was the concept. Now we have them. Now we have their information. We could follow up with them if we want. Okay, and now we have them highly intrigued and highly elevated, and to want to get back in touch with us. When we get them back to the office, we do the free consultation. We do some X-rays, and we actually tell them what's going on with our mouth. So what we're doing here is we're actually giving first. Okay, and we generally get a whole bunch of business like this. But the importance of this is that I built a system and a concept, okay, how to work these events. There's a big misconception on how to work these events. I've been to other vendors' booths where they're really interested, they're very social, they're very outgoing, they know a lot of information regarding whatever the product is, but they don't let you leave. You're stuck there for 20 minutes because they're telling you everything under the sun. Listen, trust me. I hate to say this to you, but your product is not that important in their scheme of the day. Hey, it could be. It could be life-changing. But for the most part, think about it like this. You want to put the people through a quick process. You want to put the people through a quick process where they can get into you can get them intrigued, okay? We'll fish them in there. We get them intrigued. I build a concept. We put them through a system. Okay, we capture their information, we give them a little bit of information or something, a giveaway that intrigues them to stay in touch with us and want to come to our office or buy our product or whatever it is, and we dump them back out into the trade show or the event or whatever it is. It's quick, it's fast. That's what you want to do. You want to get it done quick and over with very quickly. This way, they're not bored, they don't leave overwhelmed, okay? And this way we can move on and really, these events cost thousands and thousands of dollars. We want to maximize your time at the event. There's nothing more that makes me crazy in the mind than to think about someone spent $10,000 to be at an event and then you just have some guy standing there texting or no concept at all. So indoor outdoor events work the same. Next thing I want to talk about, which is guerrilla marketing. Okay? What we do with guerrilla marketing is we'll have 5 or 6 or as many as you'd like of our staff dress up in all your gear, okay? Or we build a concept where we actually do things, again, guerrilla marketing, we're going to be crossing the boundaries of, what people think is socially accepted and not accepted. And we're going to really be pushing the envelope, and we deploy these people. If we're in Miami working for a bar or something, we'll put like 10 people on the street around that bar, all dressed in, just maybe painted. They'll just have paint on. They'll just be, these painted outfits are incredible now because you could actually paint these outfits on people, and it looks like they're wearing clothes when they're really not. Obviously we will cover the areas that have to be covered, but these are the ways that we can create a high level of interest. This is what guerrilla marketing does. We can get as risky or conservative as you want when it comes to it and push the boundaries of this type of marketing, and it's designed to create a branding and a buzz, and I marry your brand and the concept together, and I'll come up with something fantastic that'll work well with, that you'll feel comfortable with, that'll really create an impact and a buzz. All right, guys, put your information in that little box over there, and I'll be more than happy to give you a free consultation. Also, don't forget to click on the testimonials portion and go look at droves and droves of testimonials from other businesses, large name companies and big companies that we worked with. We have a big companies and large reputation companies that we work with. Also, a lot of brands ambassadors went through this program, Brands Ambassador University. There's a lot of testimonies there. So have a great day and God bless. Hope to see you on another video.